Hey guys, I just literally made this video, but it cut off for no reason, so it didn't die, it just cut off and went to home screen, so I'm gonna make this video very fast. Tonight's video is gonna be about what I use on a normal daily basis, or what I use to write in, what I'm training to use now, what I'm starting to use, and what I used to use, but I don't now, which is, yeah. So to start off, I have this picture of me and Bella together. My neighbor took of me. I have the same bridle, I have the same bit, and I have the same saddle, but it's got rot in it. So I left it out in the rain once, but I cleaned it. It's cloth. It's a show saddle. It was probably about $300. I don't know. I got it for Christmas, and I took the most care of it for 6 years. Not even 6 years, but I took the most care of it as I could, and I left it out in the rain once, and it just kind of, I bought a new saddle, and I kind of threw it everywhere. I just threw it somewhere, and it had like ants all in it last time I tried to use it, so I threw it in the garage. I don't know where it's at. I do know where it's at, but I just don't. So I don't use this saddle anymore. It was ugly, it was starting to peel, it had mold right there, so I threw it. You know, I didn't need that. So I bought my own saddle for $77. It's like the entire saddle is leather except for the seat. The seat is a padded suede. I'll show you tomorrow. It's got stains on it because I bought it from somebody who I don't even know, but I just bought it from a flea market. So it has terrible stains on it. I don't even know what they do. I don't even know what it is. It's mystery stains. There's a halter back there I don't ever use. It's Moe's. I'll never ever put it on another horse again, unless Mo comes back from the dead. So the halter I use, all my halters are at my grandma's. That's where I keep Bella. But I do have, I guess I can show you that halter back there. So hold on. Okay. So this is the basic halter I normally use. This is Moe's. It's not allowed on any other horse except for Mo. He passed away, if you didn't know. But that's the halter. Like, I have tons of other halters that I use, but I mainly use a red rope halter that I got 4 days ago. I do own a rope halter, like the rope halter I bought 4 days ago. It's padded, like in the inside of it. It's very fluffy. I'll show you tomorrow. And the rope halter I got, it's stiff. I didn't like it, but I still used it. You know, I'll probably use it if my red rope halter breaks. And sometimes I do use a normal halter like this, like with the hardware and stuff like that. But if I do, it better be for a good cause. Like, sometimes I'll get just bored, I'll just throw it on her. I don't like small halters on horses. I'd rather have a bigger halter than a smaller halter, because at least I know now that it's not too small, and they can at least breathe. But I don't let it be too big to where it can slide off their head. I also use just a normal rope halter. Normal lead rope that everybody should use, which is just normal clip, and it's maybe 10-15 feet, not sure. Not you, kitty. I'm really tired. I have an extra bridle back there that I don't use. It's extra. I have a snaffle that I used yesterday. I rode Bella in a halter for the first time in a long time. So that's the snaffle that I use. It's just a normal snaffle. There's nothing special about it. It's all steel. None of it's brass or whatever you want to call it. That's basically all I use. Okay. Thought there was something on the window. I'll name off all the halters that I have. Okay, so I have two rope halters. One of them, the red one, comes with a lead rope attached to it. Like, it doesn't have a clip on it, you just tie it to it. So that's 2. I have an extra normal halter, which is pink and black. It's just a buckle. This one, another halter, it's Bella's first halter that she came with. It's too small for her. I don't like it. She can barely open her mouth. The only reason why I use it on her is if I go riding without a bridle. I'll show you it. As soon as you see it in the picture, you know it's too small. So that's that. You can see it's very small right there. I don't like it. The only time I use it is to train or ride in, or if I ever get another horse that has a smaller face, that will be their halter. Yeah. And then I have a lime green halter, which is Bella's first halter I bought her. It was $30. It's too small. Like, I think she's grown. Like, her face was really small back then. Now it's huge. I don't know. Magic. Or I used to think small halters were good. So I never used that. And then I have a $40 halter that's perfect. So that's about 6 or so. I didn't count like I was supposed to. It's blue and white. And it has a special snap. Like, if you just put it on there, like, you just slide it on and it snaps on for you. But if you need to take it off, you need thumbs. Like, you can't use two just normal halters. Fingers. You have to use a finger and a thumb to get it off. It's that hard. So it's a $40 halter. I bought it from a local tack store about 3 hours away, or 2 hours away, whatever. So yeah. If you get a new horse that you want to train, I'm no horse trainer. I've never trained a horse. The only time I trained a horse is Bella, and that's to get her to train like a normal, natural horse, to like people, to be able to be ridden, to get her to accept me and to accept cars, plastic bags. I've been sacking out on her, all that. So she's used to all that. That's the only training I've ever done. But if you're training a horse, or you've bought a new horse, and you want to ask whoever what to use on your horse, most people are gonna say these halters, the kind with the snap. I do advise you to probably maybe use this, but I strongly advise you to use a strong rope halter. One that's not stiff, but one that just flows on your horse's face. One that's soft. So if you're starting to train a horse, you use a rope halter. If you need to, go ahead and use a bit, but if you really want to, you should use a hackamore, however you say it, hackamore. You advise you to use a hackamore too. I don't have the money to buy one right now. It's like $17 for the hackamore itself, or I might take my old rope halter and buy longer rope, and just without a snap on it, of course, and just tie it to the other end of it, like at the bottom of it, and just use that. I advise to use cotton lead ropes, or cotton rope halters. It's very safe for horses. It's comfortable. It flows. So yeah, that's what I advise. I'm no horse trainer. That's what I also use on my horse. So yeah, and if you are trying to get your horse out of it, like a strong bit like that, go slow. Start with the softest bit you own, which should be a snaffle. I think all horse people or equestrians should own at least one snaffle, even if you don't like them. You should own at least one, just for emergencies. I don't think you have to, but I'm just saying you should. But if you want to start training your horse to not go, without a bit, start out with go riding probably a 5-minute ride with your normal bit on, and then trade out your bit for a snaffle, and then put on a normal sized halter, preferably probably a little bit smaller halter than you normally put on your horse to put in the pasture. And put the reins up at the top. Most people put the reins on this little square here. That's where most people put the reins. That's where they mess up. I noticed if you put your reins down here, it gives the horse more leverage to do what they want. But if you put the reins up here on this little circle right there, it gives you more leverage. I noticed that today. I don't know if it works on all horses, but whenever I put my horse with a halter in my reins, at the bottom of it was worse. It would fold up. It just wasn't right. But if I put it in the circles, she was perfect. So, I guess that's gonna wrap up today's video. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.